Hopefully things are going well for you guys, and as for me, I want to go ahead and make a quick little commentary discussing about something. If you think we're dealing with an adpocalypse on YouTube, why yes, we are dealing with an adpocalypse. But this is part of something bigger. What we are dealing with is not just an adpocalypse, but something I like to call a content apocalypse. And when it comes to content apocalypse, game creators, comic creators, anime creators, and basically creators of form of entertainment, such as your YouTubers, your Twitch streamers, webcomic, novel writers, anyone who makes manga, studios who make anime, we're all in the big category of creators. Guess what? The creators, they're backed into a corner and forced to censor themselves. And they're not able to make whatever they want. They're not able to utilize the creative freedom. Why? Because there would be something that would get in the way. Courtesy of the people who go on campaigns to essentially get what we make censored. With reasons being they don't like it, so they fight to get it purged from even reaching consumers' hands because it's spicy, mature themed, or not political enough. They do not want to understand. But here's the thing. They end up failing to understand that the game or anime or comic or whatever form of entertainment has a target audience, or the fact that it wasn't made for them anyway. And take a look at the age rating. Alright, there's a lot of things. Yeah, but they don't want to understand. They want to make sure that content is regulated or censored to a pulp by any means necessary. They don't want to just say they don't like it and go on about their day. They want it to where they and their feelings become a deciding factor on what gets to exist and what doesn't when it comes to a form of entertainment. We have seen video games, especially the niche games, get heavily hit by content apocalypse. Comics have taken shit really bad from content apocalypse. Then we see your content creator get hit bad by adpocalypse, which is part of content apocalypse, as I just mentioned. Now, they're fighting to get content apocalypse in Japan. For example, there has been games being censored internationally, and the anime scene is now getting hit too. Let's talk about the situation where mangas started disappearing from store shelves, even digitally. Yeah, read about that? That's crazy. As a matter of fact, there was an anime show titled Interspecies Reviewers, by the way, manga adaptation. It was simulcasted on Funimation. However, Funimation then decided to remove the show from the lineup after 3 episodes, mind you, due to the show being too mature themed and not reflective of their values, or rather than alter, they had to just completely remove it, or so they say. Discussed about that in a previous video. And yeah, it was a mature themed show daring to be mature themed. And Funimation has not even given up the license to some other person like Sentai Filmworks, as we know as of now. But here's the other thing. Clips of the show, especially on Pornhub, they would get copyright takedowns from Funimation. People were left with no choice but to basically sail the 7 seas and pirate the anime due to it being the only way to access it. And let's get to the gaming scene, where we saw series like Dead or Alive and Senran Kagura get hit in a very nasty manner. However, one example would be Sony's international content policy going strict on games that even have suggestive or sexual themes, regardless of the game's age rating. So if your game's rated M, it ain't gonna matter. If it's too erotic or too spicy, it has to be toned down. Oh no, we can't have that attractive female character. That's a problematic issue. Yeah, that's just crazy. So yeah, fan service games have taken the heaviest hits in terms of the niche market, as well as any other game that dares involve fan service into it. So yeah, this is just getting crazy. So Contentpocalypse had begun to start hurting the content made in Japan, being the games, anime, and manga. People from all over the world have been expressing concern over the situation, but anyone who expresses concern gets either interventions or remarks. The Contentpocalypse is wide throughout the entire entertainment industry, especially the entertainment industry around the world. Your games, anime, manga, comics, cartoons, even the really adult-rated, like for example, your pornography or your eroges, regardless of the age rating, forms of entertainment have been subject to forms of censorship and even getting nuked from storefronts. And it's all courtesy of Contentpocalypse and the people who brought Contentpocalypse. How can we cope with Contentpocalypse? Well, get a hold of something you desire before the censors get to it. Collect on stuff you missed out on in the past where no one is looking. Find ways to get a hold of content offline in the event of internet outages. And doing this will definitely grant you access to content the censors missed out. And you won't be needing to rely on upcoming stuff unless some miracle happens. Like, some upcoming title will not be affected by censors at all. You will be able to cope with Contentpocalypse just fine if you're able to do what I just said. Many speak in concern for Contentpocalypse. Many say that Contentpocalypse is going to hurt creative freedom. Many people say that Contentpocalypse is going to hurt entertainment. Many say that there needs to be an end to Contentpocalypse. So what do we do? Well, I have an idea. Creation, even with a fight. If we are to make a new entertainment boom where people are just getting overwhelmed by too many they wish to get censored, then pretty much these mobs responsible for Contentpocalypse will sit and become defeated because of the fact that Contentpocalypse has been rendered powerless. If there has to be a new industry or a new leadership, if there has to be something new, we got to make this new thing happen. And if this happens, maybe we will be free from Contentpocalypse. That is all, and hopefully you guys manage to get a hold of something you like to read, play, or watch, or whatever, before Contentpocalypse gets to it. And that being said, that's going to be it for this discussion, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.